How do you want to use your reality? Here's reality right now. Empty grocery store shelves. People holding bare hands in the park. Surgical masks. People kissing in the street. Lines like communist Russia for goods that sold out days ago. People sitting outside cafes laughing, perhaps because 2 days from now everything that's still open will be closed. Closed borders. People on the street coughing into their bare hands and then grabbing door handles with those hands. More and more Facebook posts from people in hospital beds. More and more friends with dead friends. This is Berlin today as coronavirus sweeps through the city. It is a double world where on one hand, toilet paper is a thing of the past, but on the other hand, people on the street are smooching and macking and hanging out and being close just as if there were no virus at all. The news from Italy is that people just like us are dying right and left. The hospitals have to decide who to let die and who to save, and people are arresting people for standing closer than 2 meters apart in public. The news from my friends in England, where the NHS has stopped testing for the virus, is that my friends are still going out on blind dates every night, exchanging passionate and involved kisses with people they've just met. Germany is doing some of both. And as I look around at this all-over-the-place reaction to the arrival of a hugely contagious and sometimes fatal illness, I notice that people are shaping their reality every bit as much as reality is shaping them. For those who want to panic, panic is definitely available. Everything is closed anyway, so they might as well hide inside their computers, watch the news, and get scared. For those who figure they might as well celebrate the final return of spring and some time freed from the office, that party atmosphere is here too, especially as all the cafes and the pubs close. Everyone flocks to the public parks, and the parks are jam-packed, sometimes standing room only, with musicians, lovers, acrobats, picnickers, children riding their bikes, and a full-blown aroma of health and happiness. Everybody here is creating their reality. In what the news likes to call uncertain times, people have to decide for themselves how they want to respond. Since nobody is sure just how scared and just how not scared to be, we are all building our lives one step at a time. Since nobody has a prescribed template for exactly how to be and how to feel, we are all checking in with ourselves on an ongoing basis and responding to life as it comes up. Also, since the news is so shitty, a lot of us are spending less time scrolling through social media and more time engaging with the real world, talking with our real friends, and focusing on activities that bring us genuine pleasure. With far fewer distractions and far fewer escapes, some of us are rediscovering long-lost habits like sustained focus, long-span engaged attention, creative rest for the brain, a good night's sleep, and mindfully cooking our own food. The virus is a sad thing, and some of our responses to it are foolish and pig-headed and do create a sad reality, but some of our responses are creating a healthy and wonderful reality. When we respond with fear, we close down our reality. And when we respond with curiosity about how else life could unfold, we open up our reality. Right now, the choice is ours. Can we remember that we have this choice in the future and in all the days of our lives? How are you going to construct your reality? Here's a little game about reality construction. I invite you to check in with your mind and see what it's up to. These days, it's probably whirling around like a hamster on a Ferris wheel, Whatever, that's fine. That's your current reality. Your job here is now to take a few noticing breaths. Go ahead. And now, draw your attention to your body. How does it feel where it comes into contact with other surfaces? Are there any parts that are tight? Are there any parts that are loose? How does your breath feel as it comes and goes? How does your breath feel as it comes and goes? What sensations do you now notice inside your body? Where do you notice them? Are you hanging on to these sensations? What would happen if you allowed them to pass freely through you? And now have a look at your thoughts. See if you can spot the moment one arrives. It may hang around a while. Just keep breathing, noticing. Notice where you feel the thought in your body. Notice if the thought has an image, or a sound, or a sensation, or all three. And then see if you can spot the moment the thought goes away. Where did it go? And then in this moment of goneness, invite yourself to think of something you want to think of. For example, if you were seeing something like a big scary problem, what would happen if you saw it instead as a big exciting opportunity? How does this thought feel in your body? Where does this thought feel in your body? Can you hold this thought in your mind on purpose, or does it gradually slip away like the other thoughts? And as you pay attention to the physical sensation of the thought, does it change? Thoughts feel very real when you're having them, but when they go away, they're gone. And our thoughts help construct our understanding of reality. The more we practice noticing how they feel in our bodies and how they pass through us from nowhere into nowhere, the more we can practice pausing and creating opportunities for ourselves to think the kinds of thoughts we want to think. Our thoughts influence our actions, and our actions influence our reality. So knowing that you have the power to create your own reality, what are you going to do now? And if you would like to talk with me more about creating your own reality, be sure to leave a message at jordanadelfeld.com.